Michael asked me, he's like, can I ask you, why do you smoke weed so much? And I was like, because I like it.
Because I want to, and I'm an adult.
And he's
and
like,
I can do it.
Yeah. And I was like, as we were walking into Barnes & Noble, I was like, well, to be honest with you, Michael, like, I think it also really helps with my anxiety. So, like, it kind of chills me out. So, like, when dumb shit's happening around me, I'm more like, how do we solve this? Instead of being like, ah.
Yeah, all up in them. Well, and that's probably...
Guess what, guys?
We're not doctors.
No, we are not.
If you're going to be making any major medical decisions, please consult your doctor.
That includes diets, exercise, medications, and surgery.
We love you guys.
And we want you to continue to be in our OSLP family forever.
So be careful and consult your doctors. Have you heard of ProCare, or just have you been living under a rock?
ProCare is the very first bariatric multivitamin to develop a one-a-day vitamin. That's right, you heard it correctly. One a day. And they also have delicious dark chocolate calciums that are available during the winter months.
That's right. So go to procarenow.com, get your calcium chews, get your multivitamin, and use OSLP for a discount.
Are you feeling a little sluggish? Little lack of protein? Little lack of caffeine? Well, we got the fix for that.
That's right. Dive Bar Nutrition has the best protein bars. They have caffeine, protein, and they taste delicious.
So head on over to divebarnutrition.com and use code OSLP at checkout.
Are you located in the Florida area?
Well, we have the perfect office for you. Dr. Fridley and his wife, Macy, have created the perfect, welcoming, and safe place for your bariatric journey.
That's right. So click on the link below to start your weight loss journey now. And don't forget to tell them that the OSLP's girls sent you.
I know I didn't have enough support during my weight loss journey.
She didn't. And when we found the tribe, we were over the moon because not only do they offer you at least one support group a day, but they give you the tools and the knowledge to really succeed on your journey.
That's right. So go over to thesleevedietitian.com and find the subscribe button for the tribe and use OSLP to get your discount.
Welcome back, OSLP family!
Welcome, welcome.
All right, this is the first episode of the new year for us.
Yes.
And you are listening to our Sleeve Life podcast, and this is Kelly.
This is Mel.
Okay, that was a little extensive. That was a little much.
It is. This is the first one for us to record together.
Yeah, just us.
Season 9, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
After our 1 million downloads.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
this is insane.
That's crazy. So we thought we'd do, before we start, hey, why don't you go over to our website?
There's a couple things we want you to do.
oursleevelifepodcast.com.
Yes.
We have a couple new things on the website. We have our brand new pillar tracker.
Yes.
That is a digital download. It's $20 for the full year. You can download it onto your phone, onto your iPad, tablet, computer, whatever. Use it digitally, or you can print it out. You can do whatever you want with it. It covers a week at a time, and after each page, you do have a journal page,
which I love.
I love that we added the journal page in there because it's very needed. And if you're trying to get back on track, this will help you see the data.
Well, and it's also habits. So we're going to be talking about, like, how did you feel that day? You know, like, how was your movement? Like, it doesn't actually have to be like a workout. Just literally, like, what was your movement?
Did you go for a walk?
Yeah.
Did you play with your kids?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't always have to be a hardcore workout to count as movement.
Exactly.
So
that's why I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Go download that. Now, if you have not signed up for our newsletters, you want to go do that right now because it does come with our free ebook.
No, I would like to add something to that on the website. So here's, not on the website, but the newsletter part.
Yes.
The reason why we really want you to get the newsletter too is we're going to go on tour this year. Guess who gets to know first? The people that sign up for the newsletters.
Yes, they do.
So you will know before everybody if we're going, when we go on tour, when it is, where it's at. So be on the lookout.
Yes, and you get 2 of those newsletters a week.
Yeah.
So we're not going to inundate you with a bunch of newsletters, but you do get 2 a week, which is kind of nice because you get to know behind the scenes stuff. You get to know what's going on, like on the website, on the podcast, all of that. So make sure you do that. Also, you want to go over to patreon.com/OSLP.
Yeah.
You probably heard it a million times if this is like the umpteenth time you've listened to us. But go over to Patreon. We do have a really cool support group called the Winner's Bench. We call them our benchies.
Yep.
It is a Facebook-supported support group. So if you want to join that, that would be really cool. There are over 200 people in that group. We all lift each other up. We have great conversations. And then once a month, we meet and we have a Zoom call where we talk about something that, just a topic in the bariatric community.
Yeah.
And we all just kind of chat about it. So it's a really cool way of staying in your bariatric journey.
Well, and we get to do that even tonight, guys. We get to meet with our patrons and talk to a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did want to mention too that like, I lost it.
Okay.
Just
all right.
keep going.
So, go over and do that. If you do sign up for the $10 or higher
that's what
tier,
I'm saying, the discount.
you do get a discount code.
There it is.
For the tracker. So, if you sign up, you get it 50% off. So it makes it $10 for the year. Totally doable. And then also with the other tiers, if you don't go for the 10, you do get custom merch for each of those. And those were just revamped. So you would get something new.
Oh, yeah.
So
we'll
that's
take care of you guys.
Yeah, we take care of you because you take care of us, and we just like to say thank you. So that is our way. Now, the last thing they need to do,
yes, is YouTube.
Go
over to
preload
YouTube.
it on your phone.
Yeah, we all use it.
Yeah,
for
we
one
do.
thing or another.
For
You
what?
know, if something breaks, you're going on YouTube to fix it. If you want to listen to something, you're going to YouTube. If you want to hang out with us,
You want to learn how to do your makeup?
yeah, you go to YouTube.
You go to YouTube.
So go to over there, type in Artistly Life Podcast. We're the only ones. Hit the little bell, hit the subscribe, because you get new videos every Tuesday as long as my computer is working.
Yes.
And it's gone out twice. So I'm getting a new one.
You know what hasn't gone out twice?
Your fucking Mac.
My
my computer,
Mac
I would like
and
to say,
my MacBook.
my computer didn't go out. It was my external hard drive.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I never have an issue.
You have issues all the time.
Yeah, but not enough to take it to a computer store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many computers do you want to take to the computer store?
Yeah, because I want to get them cleaned off. That's completely separate. That is not even the same thing.
That's so
ma'am.
funny. When we go pick it up, we should tell them what you want so you can kind of get an idea.
Yeah, because I want to know. We gotta get our assistant onto one of them.
Yes.
And then
Guys, we have an assistant.
We have an assistant. We're pretty cool. Or we're pretty cool.
We're pretty excited.
We are, but no, we're pretty excited.
Yeah.
It has come time in our podcast that we need somebody to help us out. So
There's
she
just so many
is
things to do.
amazing,
Yeah.
and I love her, and she's doing such a great job already.
Yeah, and it's just
So-
part-time, nothing crazy.
Yeah,
but
it's
gonna really help us focus more on you guys.
Yes, and
So-
getting you the correct topics you want to talk about, which brings me to another thing. If you guys have a topic that you haven't heard us talk about, please send us a message.
Yeah, we will do it.
Because we will work on it, and we do answer you. It may be a little late because, we're crazy, busy, but we always try to answer. It's always answered by us.
Yes.
So our assistant will not answer our messages. That is on us, just so you're aware. But we want to know the topics that you guys want to hear about. We want to know what sparks in your brain.
We want to know what you guys want help with. So
Yeah.
and the one that we're doing today,
It's going to be so fun.
it's
I'm excited.
fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Tell them what it is.
So we are going to talk about the things that are not things
Anymore.
after bariatric surgery.
Yeah.
So, which we've never talked about this. Like, we've talked about, like, the good things after surgery, but we've never, like, talked about it in this way.
Yeah. Like things that, like, for me, the way that I read it was like things I don't have to worry about anymore, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And there's
things
a few
that are
of 'em.
not things that we have to even put in our brain anymore. So, what's the first thing that comes to your brain when you...
It's still the first thing, even when you said it, I was like, the chair.
The chair.
You don't have to, well, it's not really the chair. It's
Well,
the
it's what the
fact-
chair represents.
Yeah, because like it could be just the fact of like instead of sitting at a booth, you have to sit at a table. And I always was nervous about sitting at that. At
Some
the
of those chairs are rickety as fuck.
They're
I'm just
rickety.
gonna say that. Like,
They
are
just-
traps. They are traps for fat people. I don't like it.
No, I don't like
Like,
it at all.
I've been there. I've
feel
been there.
I feel so like myself is like low self-esteem when I would be in those chairs.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, is they looking at me?
You know what chairs come to mind when you say that? JC's Pizza.
Oh my God. You know what comes to mind for me?
What?
Is Texas Roadhouse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think those chairs are bad.
They're kind of rink-a-dink.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I mean, I guess I usually sit in a booth.
You do.
And then for a while there, I wasn't really going out to eat. So when I was at my
there's that too. You're just too scared to go.
Well, no, it was just I was
chair.
bedridden.
Oh, that's for me. It was more I was just scared to fall and break a chair or look like I was like a whale out of water. That's what I felt like.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Like a whale out of water, and everybody was like
looking at you,
looking at me, or
you know, it's still weird to me. Like I was actually at a restaurant. I was at Hops and Drops last night. With Zach. I know, it was so good. It was so good. We had the boneless wings. I had my taquitos, and then Zach had a smash burger. Their smash burgers are legit. Like, they're legit.
Legit.
So I had, like, a little bites of all of it, because I was hungry, and I had this, like, really bad headache. Anyways. So I was walking through the restaurant to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I kept noticing people looking at me. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are people looking at me? Yeah. I don't understand. And then I like walk into the bathroom and both the stalls were like busy. Mm-hmm. So I'm like standing there in front of the mirror just waiting to pee. And I was like, pink hair.
Yeah.
They're not looking at me because I'm fat.
No, not
like
anymore.
They're looking at me because I have bright pink hair.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. But that's something I think about, like when we're thinking about restaurants, like or walking through malls or whatever. Like people aren't looking at me. I don't have to deal with like that internal struggle of like people are looking at me because I'm big.
Correct. That's
like,
what I feel like is completely gone now.
Yeah. So I think the chairs, great one.
Mm-hmm.
Great one. And then just looking at people looking at me.
I know, which is funny because they probably weren't.
No, it was all in our head.
Us
probably
being insecure about it.
Yeah. I mean, some people are assholes.
I've encountered them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, look at that bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the people just not like having preconceived notions about me because of my size. Yep. I think that's a really good thing. Or like, you know what? The one I still have is when I park in the handicap. Yeah. Because there's some days that I'm just like, I don't have the energy.
Yeah. And you have a handicap sign.
I have actually have 4 legit diseases. Mm-hmm. But I get bias from people that see me because I look like I'm fine.
Correct. Oh, we talked about this once.
Yeah.
Or started to on the plane.
Yeah. Like people look at me, like even with so I do pre-board because a lot of the times it's hard for me to stand in one place for too long or walk for a long time. Yeah. Like, so it's nice for me to pre-board because I can just go on, get my seat. I can get the front row so that I can move around if I need to. And people still look at me like it's weird. Like, I know, why are you? You're not old. You don't have a cane.
Oh, like, I tag on to that one because I'm with you.
You are.
And we look completely normal, and they're just like, what the fuck are these people going ahead of everyone else?
It's called invisible diseases, people. Look it up.
It's real.
It is real.
Fucking deal.
Yeah.
And I've seen her swell. She swells basically every time she gets on a plane.
Yeah.
And guys, we travel a lot. She swells, man.
I swell.
It
yeah.
fucking is
It's
wild.
not as bad now, but I think it's also because I take the precautions that I do.
Yeah, you're more aware.
I make sure that I get lots of water on the plane. Yeah. Because I know that I get dehydrated. You get dehydrated. You lose 8 ounces of water per hour.
Every hour you're on a flight.
And some of our flights are like 5 to 6 hours.
Holy shit, we're like losing 32 to 40 ounces.
Yeah, I knew you did the math in your head, so I didn't have to.
I forgot how bad that was.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I generally have this full when we get on the plane.
And who is that?
This is Baby Booge.
Yes, and I have Sunny.
Yes.
So Kelly actually bought these in the airport when we were on our way, I believe, to Georgia or St. Louis.
Yeah, no, it was Georgia. Yeah. Because I actually forgot Poppy at home. Mm-hmm. Chloe sent me a picture and she's sad. She's lonely. And I was like, aw. But then she ended up using it the whole time. Good. Which is why I bought them one each for Christmas.
And for those that don't know what we're talking about, maybe you're new and you don't know that we name things.
We do.
So we do. We name our like drink cups, and I've been naming random shit all the time. Like I have a pool vacuum.
Yeah.
And his name is Doug. And I noticed that like if I name things, I take care of it better.
Yeah, because they're like a person. So yeah, I forgot Poppy. So I didn't replace her. I added Baby Bouge to the list, and then we're adding all the stickers from our trips onto our cups.
Well, what I find funny is like, so this is all about things that you really don't have to worry about later after surgery. But this is one that you do. You must get your fucking water no matter what. Like it's a whole
especially when you travel.
Especially when you travel.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I bought Baby Bouge, I saw this cup, and it's totally Mel because it's got smiley faces all over it. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get her one because I love my Swig Life 40-ounce mug. I love it.
I love it. I take it everywhere, and I put a clip on it.
Yep.
We actually are not sponsored by Swig.
Not at all.
Whatsoever.
I mean, if you're listening and you're from Swig, like, reach out to us because I'm down.
We're big fans.
Yeah.
But they've been a life changer.
They really have. And I like that it's got the handle. I like that it fits good in my cup holder. Like, I'm totally a Swig Life fan.
Oh.
Yeah, I really do love them. I think they keep my drinks cold, like, pretty much all day, which is so nice.
You know what? I'm going to throw a random one at you real quick for the things. I don't ever have to worry about not being able to wipe my own butt.
Of
like,
course,
I can
that would
fully
be one
clean it.
Fully clean it.
Fully clean it. Like, I can reach really well. I know a lot of people can relate to this one.
Ooh, when you're done, I got one.
Because that's something that, like, slowly, you kind of, like, don't realize is so important until it's gone.
Well, not that it's gone, but it's so hard. It's
you have to, like,
so
do
hard
extra maneuvers.
Yeah.
Like, I would literally, like, put a leg up so I can get a cheek open.
That's what she said. Like, this whole conversation, that's what she said.
Just so I can make sure. I really don't like to be dirty.
No, you do not.
I don't. Like,
you're not
I don't know what it is.
No.
And so, like, that was a thing that I was like, fuck, I can't get too big.
Yeah.
Because then I won't be able to be all clean like a leg.
You would have to have the, what is it?
One of those
the little reachers. Yeah, the little, like, butt wiper thingies.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah,
it would be fun to actually just have one in the shower just to use now. Just to, like, get it even cleaner. Just get it up there.
Make sure your ass is clean.
At all times.
At all times.
But that's why you really don't have to worry. You can reach. You can actually feel so much better in public bathrooms.
Yeah, so that was mine. That was mine, was that when you go into a bathroom, like, you don't have to worry if it's too small. Like, I've noticed that bathrooms are slowly getting bigger.
They are. I'm excited, but now...
But airline seats are getting fucking smaller. How does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me now. Tell me now, people. Does that make sense? No. But there were a couple bathrooms, especially at Sizzler.
Yeah.
Sizzler has the worst fucking bathrooms. They're so tiny. And it's not Sizzler anymore, which makes me sad. But, I mean, the place does make good.
When are we going to Albany for that? We need to go to Sizzler. Because you're not wrong. We used to go to the one on Lancaster and Salem.
At least once
a week, at least.
No, like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, at least once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks,
And the deal was that it's a 2-stall bathroom.
Yeah.
With a little sink. And that bathroom was tiny. I remember Big Mel was like... So, I already told the story once. Remember when I hurt my arm in the theater one?
Yeah.
Totally have done the same thing in Sizzler. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, even your arm, like, fucking hitting on the fucking toilet dispenser.
Well, and then I kind of feel like I'm a penguin, right? Like, you're, like, stuck in there and you're, like, trying to, like, flap your wings and you can't. And you're, like... Like, it's like you're a fucking penguin.
Oh my god. I just pictured you.
Right?
I go to the bathroom with her all the time.
Yeah, we're in the same stall all the time. Like, generally we go into the handicap one because it's 2 of us.
We do the family one.
But yeah, I think the stalls are a big one. You don't have to worry about the size of the stall. And you don't have to worry about the size of the airline seat, except for the fact that it's fucking unfair.
That it's just going smaller. But I want to shout out to Southwest. If you guys ever fly Southwest, you can say that you're part of the plus size membership.
Yeah, we just learned this.
We just learned this. They're the only airline doing it. you just tell them on the phone or when you get there, and they will make sure there's a seat next to you that no one sits in, and it's free. Like, they'll give you a free seat next to you. And I just love the fact that they're doing this now.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
huge for all of us overweight people. That way we don't feel shameful or like we're in their seat. I know what that feels like.
Yeah. That part's not
all the
fun.
hips,
No, because
the muffin top, just touching another person that isn't someone I know.
Right?
Ugh,
like, I don't want my body to touch your body unless we're having sex. Like, I just don't. Like,
it's so true.
Like, no, if I don't know you, don't fucking touch any part of my body.
Exactly.
And when you're bigger, like, you don't have a choice.
No.
You have no choice.
Well, think about walking down the aisle on the fucking airplanes.
Yeah.
My hips would touch everyone.
Really?
Oh my God. It was so annoying. Even like right now it kind of does, just because like
you're just hippie.
I do have big hips. But I can walk faster now through those and do more of like a side thing. Before I couldn't even do a side thing.
Okay.
Not
all
even
right.
happening.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. So I think with Southwest, all you do is purchase your seat, right?
Yeah.
Then you call them.
You can call them, or when you get there, you can tell them.
You can tell them. Okay. And which is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I mean, thanks Southwest for being a champion of obesity. Like, it is a disease. We are fighting it and thinking of us plus size people. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So that's a thing that you don't have to worry about anymore too. Once you've lost like over 100 pounds, sometimes it's like no seatbelt extender for you.
Yeah. You know how many people I saw on there have their own, and it was like tightly gripped in their hand, and it was almost like they were trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to worry about that anymore, which is so nice.
I never actually got to use one, but I got real scared because it was like...
It was Vegas, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was with my mom and everyone, I was like, okay, it clipped, but it was like, oh, this is so tight.
Like, it's all the way out. Yeah.
And there's no way I was going to ask for one.
I think right before I had surgery, I think the last trip I took to Missouri, it was the same. Like, it was on the fucking edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else that I don't have to worry about, like, it's not a thing anymore for me, is worrying about, like, if I'm going to be tired.
Okay.
So, like, there's some times where I'm tired, but typically it's at the end of the day. I've had a full day. Like, I've been doing lots of stuff, like, that type of tired. Like, I can go to Disney. I can go to Universal.
Yes.
I can go to we went to the Butterfly Museum in St. Louis. And
highly recommend.
And the aquarium. The aquarium's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Atlanta is still top.
Well, they are one of the tops.
They are one of the tops. But it's nice to be able to go do those things and not walk in knowing that I'm going to, like, be in massive pain at the end.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in pain because I walked a lot on my feet, not because of my disease.
Yeah, I like the fact that I don't sweat as much anymore.
Ooh, you don't have to think about that anymore.
No, because we're always so fucking cold. It's the opposite effect, but I'll take it because and Kelly knows this, I sweat around my mouth. And it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I still do sometimes, but it's very rare.
It's only when you're really hot or, like, when I go work out. It makes me feel good to now, like, I'm sweating now just because I'm doing, like, exerting myself and my heart rate is up. It's not just because I'm just standing.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, 100%.
That was an awful feeling. And I felt so, like, gross and disappointed. The fact of, like, I would just be sweaty. And I felt, like, not pretty. It was not fun.
I remember wearing t-shirts in the dead of winter because I was so hot all the time. And now that's not a thing. Like, literally, it's January and I'm wearing a beanie and a sweater and jeans and socks.
I guess you kind of should. It's wintertime.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, before, I was wearing t-shirts in the middle of winter and putting a hat on my head. It was, like, for fashion, not for cold.
Not for function.
Like, and half the time by the end of it, I was sweating. My makeup was off. Like, it was just, Yeah, it was not fun. Yeah, I remember, like, this is not a thing anymore either for me. Like, I remember when I started doing my makeup. Okay. And I would put on my makeup, and by the end of doing my makeup, because I was big, like, and I had diseases, all of that, I would sweat it off. And so I would go in and I would blame the foundation. And I'd be like, no, it doesn't stay on. Like, it's not.
You're like, I need something better.
Yeah, I need something better. I tried so many foundations. And then after surgery, I started using those foundations. And I'm like, oh, it's not the foundation. That was just me.
It's me.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. So that's not a thing anymore either. Like, I don't have to worry that I'm going to sweat all my makeup off before I even leave the house.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
huge.
so nice.
So huge.
Yeah. One of the things that we do have to worry about, I just have to point that out because I was thinking about like routines, is vitamins.
Yes. I really didn't care at all before.
No, neither did I. It wasn't a thing for me. I did not think about vitamins.
Which was a problem because when I went in, my D was so low. My vitamin D was like a 4.
Yeah. Well,
really
we live
bad.
in Oregon, so we don't get a whole lot of sunshine.
Yep. So I had to get 50,000 IUs a week. Is what they had to do for me to get me back.
Was it a pill?
One pill. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Isn't that wild?
But did it make you feel better though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that made a huge difference.
Huge. By the way, when your vitamin D levels are low, you feel sluggish and fatigued all the time. So when I got tested, they were like, "I'm surprised you're not like tired, like sleepy," and I was like, "No, thanks." But then once I got it, I was like, "Oh, hi!" Like,
well,
it was
yeah.
a whole
I mean,
different
you
ballgame.
naturally have a lot of energy.
I do, and now it's like, whoop.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually just counting in my head. I was like, have I put my MACD into my vitamins? And I was like, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
There you go.
So
Good
I
job.
take MACD every single morning.
Yep.
That's a ProCare product, which, by the way, guys, our whole podcast is now the official podcast of ProCare, or ProCare is the official vitamin of the podcast. There
you go. She got there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I take the MACD every morning. And then I take the new easy to swallow, 1 a day multivitamin. And then I also take the, probiotic. Yeah. No. What's the other one I take?
Like the vitamins?
Oh, it's the insulin resistant one.
support.
Yeah. Yeah. So I take those 3 every single day. And that's something that wasn't a thing before.
Mm-mm.
Like, I did not worry what my levels were as far as vitamins.
We didn't even know that it really mattered.
I really didn't. It's interesting that you don't even think about that. Like, you don't think about the amount of water. Nope. You don't think about the amount of protein. You don't think about your vitamins. You don't think about any of those things. Really.
No, you're just like, I need food, whatever it is, water.
Yeah.
Whatever
And you just
drink.
kind of go about your day.
Yeah.
Like,
you just hear people that say, like, oh, you should take vitamins. You're like, ask for yourself.
Yeah, that's not going to help me. Okay. I remember people would say that to
wrong.
me. They'd be like, oh, you should try this vitamin. And I'm like, no.
Mm-mm.
Like, no, that's not going to fix what my problem is. And because they would tell me about my like autoimmune stuff. Like, and I'm like, that's not going to, like, you don't understand. Like,
no, it would just make it a little bit easier.
Well, now it does.
Know.
Now I know.
Yeah.
But back then I was like, fuck your face. No, you don't understand what I'm going through. So, yeah,
So shut the front door.
That's a whole thing.
That's
so,
a whole thing.
Another thing that's not a thing anymore is I wear black because I like black. I don't wear black to cover up my fat.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I used to wear black because I thought it made me look slim.
Right.
It does not. I've seen the photos. It does not.
It doesn't for anybody.
No.
It really doesn't. It actually, especially when someone doesn't wear the same black through all their blackness, it's quite hilarious.
It is quite hilarious.
Because you can see every layer of your body through it. It's like, I don't know what we were thinking.
I think if we were just always conditioned to think that black would...
Well, I guess you do hear that from older women, that's like, black is such a slimming color.
No, I just like black because I like the way it looks against my pink hair. I like the color. Like, I've always been a fan of black clothes. I mean, you can attest to that all through high school.
She had black pleather pants.
I did have black. No, I had a black pleather dress. I had red pleather pants.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
That Matt made fun of me and called me Michael Jackson.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Thanks, Matt.
Well,
fucker. But like clothing, let's talk about clothing and all the things that like aren't things anymore.
Yeah, one, One of my favorite ones that happened was when me and Eric were on vacation and I forgot a swimsuit.
Oh, yeah.
And I was able to just go into a Ross Dress for Less and get one.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, you have more access to so many things if you're just, like, the average size. Because everybody's that size, so they have to provide, and it's so fucking cool. Like, I can get a dress on the spot now. I can get swimsuits on the spot, bras, underwear, everything.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't ever have to really, like, stress. But I've stressed before. I'm like, they're not going to have anything. Holy shit. Or you have to go to Lane Bryant or Torrid and pay extra for the bigger stuff.
So much.
And then you get typecast into these types of, like, bedazzled and glitter and all these things they want to put on a larger body, and you're like, I don't fucking want that.
Yeah.
You know what I want is this size large and that shirt just to be a 2X, please.
Yeah.
Like, why are we adding flair to it? We don't want any more attention to it.
Like, I want to wear sequins because I want to wear sequins.
Yeah.
I don't want it forced upon me because that's the only thing that will fit me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that is enough, like, that's just not a thing anymore. We don't have to worry about that. We can wear whatever style we want.
Yeah, and I'm way more comfortable in my skin. Like, you guys got to see me finally wear a bikini.
Yeah.
That was not a thing.
I mean, I tried for a long time, people. Long time. Because I wore a bikini no matter what. I didn't really fucking care if people didn't want to see my belly.
You didn't.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that.
I always wore a bikini. Because here's the reason.
Okay, I want to know the reason.
The reason is that I have a fupa. And if I wear one piece, it gives me a camel toe. I don't like having a camel toe.
Gotcha.
Some girls don't care. Some girls are like, I mean, and even Zach's like, it's sexy. Like,
I've heard guys say
it's
that.
sexy.
Yeah.
I do not want a camel toe.
Well, it reminds them of sex.
True.
Because they're like, ooh, I can see under a little bit of vagina.
Right?
It's kind of like when we see, like, the outline of a guy's dick.
In gray pants.
And, like, gym pants, basketball shorts, fucking anything tight. You're like, I wonder how big that is. Same thing for them.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy seeing the outline.
I do, too.
I really do. I feel like it's super sexy.
Yep.
And I just...
Remind me, I have a photo to show you later.
Oh my god. Okay. I can just imagine.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
It's definitely a highlight of my day. But that's why I don't wear one-piece swimsuits. So I loved when they came back with high-waisted bottoms.
Yes. Thank you, whoever was like, hey, why don't we just do high-waisted?
Right? Like, I loved it.
Better.
And that's what I wear. Still to this day, that's what I wear because I like the coverage. But yeah, I've always wore bikinis, and so I always push Mel too, and she finally
did, and I loved it because I felt like, I don't know, it felt kind of free.
Yeah, it does.
It felt really weird in the water though, because I was like, oh, I can feel that right in the mid. It's kind of cold. Let's get used to this.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, like, I felt so good. Like, it was like a confidence boost. It was just interesting. Also, I would say something I don't have to worry about anymore is, like, I don't ever have to worry about going to the guys section for clothes either.
All through high school, she did that.
That's all I did was, like, I wore skater shirts, and I would go to the skate shops and buy them, and it was always dude stuff. And now I can actually embrace being a woman, being girly, having fun with it, and also I can go anywhere to buy the things. And now I actually have my own style. What's that?
Yeah.
Like, that comes a part of actually, like, getting the weight loss surgery. Like, not only will you have a bunch of health benefits, but also you're going to learn, one, who you are. Yeah. Kelly can attest to that. Yeah. Learn who she is. And then the style part, like, because it comes out with fashion. Yeah,
it does. It really does. I mean, I enjoy having new clothes. I enjoy buying new clothes, trying different trends. Now the metallic silver and pink pants they have at Target, not down for that.
No.
But I will try a style. Like, I'll see, like, that's the fun thing is, like, it's now a thing for me to just try something. Like, if I see it on Shein and I'm like, you know what, that looks really cute, try it. If it doesn't work, it's not because it's my size. it's because it doesn't fit my body style.
Well, that's what's new, is that we're not hard on ourselves if something doesn't fit. I mean, sometimes we are. But we've realized as we've gotten older, it's like, oh, there's body types. There's body shapes.
There are body shapes, and they all differ. Like, me and Kelly can't wear the same clothes.
Like, I have hips, she doesn't have hips. Nope. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, some things we can.
Oh, yeah, we trade clothes.
Yeah, but like, it's not like your dresses look good on you. They don't look good on me.
Right.
Because that's your style. Mm-hmm. And I just have a very different style, which, I mean, sometimes we like the same things. Like, we bought the matching Barbie sweaters, and, like, we buy matching things, but for our, like, main style, we are not the same.
No.
And, like, I can pick out things for you, and you can pick things out for me. And, like, we send each other stuff on, Shein.
When we're like, oh, this is the Kelly one.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, I got you the mug, which is part of your style. Like, the baby pink with the bright yellow smiley faces. Like, I know that's your style.
Yep, that's totally me.
Yeah. And so it's nice to actually, like, it's not a thing anymore to not have a style.
Yeah. Like, you literally go through all the things. Yeah. And just find, I think Kelly is completely on it with the whole, like, trying new things. Like, yeah, I'll try different dresses now when we go into Target.
Yeah.
Or any of the other places we go.
Yeah, you never know.
You just don't know. Because on the rack, it looks one way. Mm-hmm. But on you, it's going to look another. And it could be really funky. And I like to try on funky stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you about the funky thing I bought. Yeah, go ahead.
What'd you buy?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I'll wear funky stuff now. Because, like, I'll try stuff now.
Yeah, you have an openness to try new things.
Correct.
Yeah. So I was in Target. I actually went to 2 different Targets last night because
that's how much we love Target. I didn't go with her on this one, but
no, Zach went with me. He was a very good sport. Yesterday was a tough day.
Yes.
So yesterday was 3 years since my ex-husband left. And
Correct.
So it was a very tough day. And as much as I love Zach, as much as I am so excited to be where I'm at, it's still a tough day for me because my life changed in a blink of an eye. But we were walking through Target and they had, they have things on clearance.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, I found this really cute cardigan. It's like all the primary colors. So primary yellow, red, blue, like all of that on it. And then it's got Mickey.
Oh, nice.
It's so cute.
Nice.
It's so funky. But I'm like, it's totally cute.
Yep.
Super excited. So that's something else. Like, I find things on clearance and it's actually like too big on me, but it's like that comfy big.
See, that's the thing. We can shop on clearance now, guys.
That's a thing. Like, actually, everything I bought yesterday, clothes-wise, was clearance.
See, look at that. You're gonna save money.
3 different items, 3 different places in the stores. Actually, 2 different stores. Actually.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was really excited, and that's nice. You get to save money instead of like spending it all to get something cute.
Yeah, I would say other things that like you don't have to worry about is like some people don't have to take some medications at all anymore. Like for their diabetes, some people literally come out of surgery not diabetic anymore.
Yep.
Fucking wild.
It is wild.
They don't need the CPAP machine. They don't need metformin.
Oh, you know what? I got a letter in the mail the other day that if I turned my CPAP machine in, which I don't have anymore, actually, I think I gave it to Zach. Anyways, if I turned it in, they would give me money.
You should do it.
Yeah, but Zach uses it.
Where's his?
He uses it for travel.
So,
I mean, I thought it was interesting.
So,
like, if you have a CPAP machine
and you don't need it,
hold on to it because you might get one of those letters and like be able to trade, like, get some money out of it.
Check
I don't know, but it was just random.
Yeah,
and when you said it, it made me think.
How cool is that though? Like, you don't need that at all.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about it.
No.
You don't have to bring it anywhere. No. Like, it's so worth it because these little things can feel like a whole effect.
It can. It really can. I think another thing that I don't have to worry about anymore is not knowing that the mental game is, how do I word this? So, like, you still have to worry about your mental health, your mental health, like your mindset, all of that. But I'm not in the dark about it anymore. That's
Oh, yeah.
like
You have awakened, my friend.
You have, and like it's kind of like the vitamins.
Yep.
Like I didn't think that it was
Never
as
thought about
important as it was, and it is important. And so now I'm like awake, I'm alert. I know that it's there. I know that I need to keep it in my mind.
Yep.
And it's nice because I know that I do better. Like we both do better in therapy.
100%.
We've been through some shit,
Yeah.
and we're working through it. Mm-hmm. But I know when we traveled for that month that I didn't have therapy, I was at there was other things that played into that. But I was not in a good spot because I wasn't able to have that discussion every week.
Mm-hmm. You're not able to like actually express yourself freely, completely with someone that can actually like just listen, not give any not like give you like critical feedback.
Yeah.
They're just listening and like just asking you questions, and you guide the conversation. You do, and I think it brings me to a better space. Like it's hard to talk about it on the day, and it's hard for that appointment. But I think as I grow and like learn from these things, I'm better off. Yeah. Like mentally, I am in such a different spot. Like if you think back to January last year, where my mental state was to where my mental state is now. God, it's like night and day. It is. It's like night and day. And I'm so glad that I don't have to be in the dark about that anymore. Like I know that I need certain things when it comes to my mental health and my mindset. Yep. And I'm aware of it. Like being aware of these things is so important. That's like the biggest thing. It's just awareness. It's awareness. Yeah. I mean, I feel like all of the things that we talk about, like when it comes to the pillars, we were not aware that it was necessary. Correct. And now we're aware that we need vitamins, we need protein, we need water, we need to like, when we travel, we need to get more water. Yeah. Like we're aware of all these things now. We are. Like now we know actually how to take care of ourselves. Like it's just like taking care of an animal that you would. Like you would walk them, you would feed them, you would give them water. If they need medicine, they would get their medicine. They get their baths. You know, we're the same way. We just forget that we need things. We are necessary. There is necessary things to make us feel good and function like a normal human being. Yeah. And normal, I just mean the fact of like you wake up in like a good mood. In a good space. In a good headspace. Yeah. Because I know that obviously there was more that played into me being bedridden, being on lots of pain medication, like all of that. But I would just wake up and I was not in a good headspace before surgery. Yeah. And I remember waking up after surgery and just being so excited for life. And I'm talking about like right when I woke up. Mm-hmm. Like from surgery, waking up from anesthesia, I was so excited for the life that I was going to have. Well, and tell them, I know most of them know, but like legit, like you woke up and were out of pain. I was out of pain. So you do not have to worry about that anymore. I mean, I still have pain. Like, don't get me wrong. But like, there are sciatica, really, though? No, like, I've had a few of it, like, especially during my regain. That makes sense. Like, I had more pain, and that was one of the reasons why I asked for help. Yeah. And through GLP-1 medication, therapy, working with Jamie, like, all of those things helped me get to where I'm at now, and in a better spot than I was back then. I can attest. Yeah. But waking up from surgery and walking around, you know, because you walk around the hospital, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I read over and over again, like walk. So I walked, and it took me about 2 or 3 laps before I realized I was not in pain. And I remember breaking down in tears. Yeah, it's an emotional time. It was super emotional. Like I had only had relief from that maybe once or twice, and it didn't last long. I got injections into my back. And I remember the first time they did it, there was still pain, and then the second time they did it, I remember again standing out in front of the surgery center, and I just fucking bawled because it's when you're in pain for the amount of time. And I know people who are obese can feel me on this. Like you have pain, right? You have a lot of pain. And your knees hurt, your feet hurt, your hips hurt, all of those things. Guess what? They're not things anymore. No, and I would have to say, like, I don't have any of those diseases, but I remember, like, as I was losing weight, I was like, my back doesn't hurt. Yeah. I can stand longer. This is weird. My feet don't hurt after being on them for 8 hours.
Knees.
I actually never had knee pain.
About hip.
But it was definitely my feet, my calves,
Okay.
my hips, and my lower back. That was always an issue.
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, you've got all that weight
right there.
weighing down. And like something I did, and I always recommend it to people, is when I was about, I think it was 80 pounds I'd lost.
Okay.
I went to the grocery store and I picked up 80 pounds of potatoes.
Yes, you did. I remember this.
And I couldn't pick them all up.
No.
So I think I had 60 pounds in my hands and then I had 20 pounds below. But can you imagine
all
that? If I can't even pick that up.
Right.
That's on your body. And that's not a thing anymore.
No.
You don't have to think about that. You don't have to worry about your feet hurting except for if you're like walking around Universal all day.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a whole different
That's
game.
a whole different ballgame.
Like when we went, our feet hurt. I remember Dylan was like so cranky and he was like, my feet hurt. And I was like, you think you're the only one that has hurt feet right now? Like we all are in pain. Like let's just get to the fucking car.
Get there, man.
I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't have sympathy for you right now.
We were all in pain.
We all are in pain.
Well, what I did like the next morning, so here's the difference too that I really like, is I expected my feet to be fucking painful.
Yeah.
I thought my legs were going to be so tight. All these things. That it was going to be so bad to go the next day.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Nope.
I was like, what? No fucking way.
You rest it out, and then you wake up the next day, and you're good to go. I mean,
so stoked.
That's how I did 3 days in Disney. Like, boom, 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 boom. With staying up until 2 a.m. and then getting up at 6 a.m.
You're nuts.
I know I'm nuts, but I
mean, if
Disney.
you love it, you love it.
I love it. I will do it all over again every single day. I wish I was there right now. But yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
Not a thing anymore.
You don't have to worry about that. Like, the other thing is like, yes, we worry about food.
Oh, I was going to go there too.
Okay. Yes, we worry about food. Like,
absolutely.
That is going to be a constant thing in our brains because we are bariatric patients.
Yes.
But I don't have to worry. You word yours and then I'll go in.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this.
So what I've noticed with food is I actually know what triggers me now. So now I know what I don't want in my house or around me. So the things I don't have to worry about now is the fact of like, oh, like this isn't here. I don't even have to think about it. Like it's just not available for me. So it's nice to get my brain to be like, oh, let's go have chicken salad. Oh, we have cashews. Let's go have some cashews. Or I'll just I know that the peanut butter is still filled with fat. But I still hold to this because if you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich, okay, and you eat it, so as long as I only put enough peanut butter on my spoon that I would put on a sandwich, then I'm okay with it. So I only do 1 scoop. I used to do multiples. Now that I know that Jamie Tall told me that, hey Mel, I'm sorry.
It's not protein. It's not protein. It's
fat. There's some protein in it, but it's a way bigger fat than anything.
It's more fat.
It's more fat.
Anything.
So
but, I mean, you can still have it.
Yeah,
we're not shaming.
I just have the one.
Butter. Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So
I think I am in a different. Like, I don't have to worry about it now that I'm on GLP-1. I think that's how I wanted to word it. No, I mean, okay.
No, because we learned today, like what I learned today from the authors that we talked to, was the GLP-1 is actually disconnecting your stomach to your brain for the response to know that you're hungry.
Correct.
So I knew that, but once they said that, it kind of clicked to me, like even more, and I was like, oh, that's okay.
But I will say, like, for me, it was always food. The brain never stopped about food.
Yep.
So something that I don't have to worry about, it's not a thing anymore for me, is worrying about, is there going to be food? Where is my food? What's my next meal? When are you going to eat this? When are you going to eat that?
That's gone too.
Yeah.
So I would say that's something that you guys might actually come encounter with. Because the only time I think about food is if I haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah.
Or if there's an item that's out there that I know that's out there that I really want, like cookies. that's where like my brain won't stop because
Yeah.
I know it's there. I know it's there. I know it's there.
Now it's transitioned to I can't stop thinking about things that I need to get done until I do them. Like I was telling you the other day, like I needed to rest. I should have been resting. But I put new shelves up in my place and I had to wait 48 hours because I did the no drill because I have tile backsplash in the kitchen. And so when I got home, I realized, oh, it's over 48 hours. I can put the glass shelves up now. And instead of going to rest, I couldn't rest until I put those shelves up. And then as soon as they were up, I was good. I didn't have to think about it anymore, which I got a new clock for my shelf in the kitchen. I mean, that's
I'm coming over tomorrow, so I'll get to see all the new things.
It was really cute. It's really cute. It's gold. Surprise, surprise. It's very cute. But that's what my brain has transitioned to now.
Yeah.
Like, instead of constantly thinking about food, I'm now thinking about, like, what do I need to get done for work? What do I need to get done for being there for my friends, my family, my boyfriend's kids? Like, I'm thinking about things that actually make my life better.
Yeah.
Not food.
Well, and that's what stopped for me is, like, think about it constantly. The constant's gone, at least.
Yeah.
So that's super, super nice.
Yeah.
It's just that the items that get me.
It's the items. I mean, we all have trigger foods, and that's the hard part is that, like, when you have surgery, it does not fix your stomach. Or it fixes your stomach. It doesn't fix your brain. That's what I meant. You are still going to struggle with food. Yeah. I mean, we all struggle with food at one point or another. Mm-hmm. And you are still going to have that happen. However, there's so many things that aren't a thing anymore that it makes it 100% worth it. And as long as you're doing the work to improve your mindset, improve your relationship with food, improve all of these things that are maybe more of an issue now than they were before. Yeah. It's okay. Because there's totally so many benefits. There's so many fucking benefits. I mean, listen to all the things that we don't have to worry about anymore.
So much more. And I'm just going to turn this a tiny bit to sexy time.
Oh, yes.
Because of course. Because there is things you don't have to worry about. Like, seriously? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about sex right now. Don't be nervous. This is just a thing. Because it's new. It's different. It's fun. I think the thing that I like the most that I don't worry about anymore is, like, how long will I last? Can I outlast my partner? Because that's the thing. I don't want to be the one that's like, hold on. I need to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like breathing hard the whole time and like feeling like you're going to die when it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you're just hoping so badly. So I don't know if you've ever done this, and TMI probably, but whatever.
I mean, I probably have.
I remember being like, okay, I've already come. He needs to fucking come and hurry. Like, I don't know what I have to do to get this man to come because I do not, like, I just want.
You're out of energy.
I'm out of it. I'm totally, it's really just energy, endurance. Like, it's so just like, hurry up. And now it's like, let's go for hours. Like, I
don't know about hours.
Okay, not hours.
Like, I don't know about hours.
I am like, dramatizing that, but it's way longer, way fucking longer. I can do much more, and I actually now, because I'm smaller, like, I feel more comfortable in my skin. So now I'll actually try things. Before it was like, nope, I don't want you touching my belly. I don't want you moving me around. I don't like you, like, seeing, like, the side view of me.
Yeah.
Or, all those things, or even just being on top. I was afraid like my belly was gonna hang, and all the things. And now it's like, no fucking worry, because I feel so comfortable and they're comfortable with me, and we can actually talk about sex and it's not awkward. It's like a whole new ball game. So I would say one thing you don't have to worry about anymore is, like, being out of breath.
Being out of breath.
Or,
oh my God.
Or your endurance is up. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I dropped it.
Shit.
I dropped it.
What you doing over there?
Sorry. Just.
Did you save that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay, so the one thing that I don't have to worry about when it comes to sex is that I don't have to worry about the same thing you did.
Yeah.
But I also don't have to worry about being on top and looking like fucking Ursula.
Ursula?
Yeah.
Why Ursula?
Because the part in Little Mermaid where she comes out of the water, right?
Yeah.
And like it's like a up view of it, and you're like, fuck, is that what I look like when I'm on top?
Yeah.
Fuck. And I mean, I did see this funny thing. We look way better on top than guys do when they're like hitting the end.
Yes, we do.
If you think about it, okay,
I
want all of you to think about this,
Yep.
okay? When guys are like jackhammering at the end, and I'm not joking, look at their face. They look so weird.
It's true.
They look awful, okay? So
they
it's
don't
like,
look awful. Hold on, they don't look awful.
It's pretty bad when they're like, like, think about it. Think about a guy that's done that.
Yeah.
They look fucking weird, okay? So we look way better on top.
We do.
Than they do when they're
we're like
jackhammering
arching
at the
our
end.
back and shit.
Yeah.
And pretty and whatever.
Yeah. But I will agree, I'm not out of breath. I can definitely go multiple times.
Yep.
Like, I do need a little break in between, but it's like, I feel more sexy.
Yeah.
I feel more like in it.
Yeah, for me, it's more like, I know you want to fuck this. Like, you get like,
cocky. I know, miss.
What? Miss
I mean,
what?
You definitely have a confidence.
Yes, I am divorced, and I love it, and I'm having sex with men. That's what we're doing here.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing
it
that.
out there.
But, yes, I absolutely love the fact that I can have sex with Zach. Obviously, I'm having sex with Zach. But I love the fact that I don't have to worry about those things anymore.
Yeah,
I can just enjoy having sex because I enjoy it, not because I have to.
Right.
Because obviously sex is a big part of relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I feel like before it was like, I have to do it because it's expected.
Yeah.
And now it's like, no, I want to do it because I want to do it.
Yeah.
And feeling free to like, actually, this is a big one for me, like being able to say no when it comes to that. Like, I don't have the energy for that right now. Or can we just like to shower together?
Yeah.
Instead. Like being able to say that, that's a new thing for me.
It's a big deal.
And being able to have that confidence for you, I know is a big thing. Like not having confidence is a thing of the past, especially for this one.
For sure. Because like, I thought I had confidence back then, but it's like a whole new ball game when like you actually feel good in your own skin.
Yep.
There's just something about it.
Yep.
And I encourage everybody to get to that point mentally, because it's not actually a physical thing, it's a mental thing.
It is a mental thing.
Because I've never reached my lowest. I still like love the way that I look. I feel good in my skin, and like it's not a problem anymore. I'm not like freaking out that the scale doesn't say 170 like I want it to say.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fine.
I can agree with that because I went through, when I had my regain, I went through a whole spot where I didn't feel comfortable. Yeah. And then as I was losing, I still didn't feel comfortable. And I'm finally getting to a spot where I feel good in my own skin. Yeah. I feel comfortable. I don't feel like I have to weigh myself every day to be worthy of anything that's in my life. Yeah. Like, that's not a thing anymore. Like, the scale does not define me anymore. And that comes with, like, mindset work. That comes with therapy. That comes with a whole lot of stuff because, believe me, guys, I can't go into all of it.
Yeah, you don't just wake up and feel like that. You have to put in the work.
You have to.
I think we couldn't stress that anymore. We are further out than a lot of people that are out there. Kel's 4 years. I'm 8 years. I know some of you guys are, like, newly post-op or right in that honeymoon phase. And, like, this part is not really relatable, but just know this is going to come with time.
With time and work.
And work and effort. Yeah. And not giving up on yourself. Do we have bad days? 100%. Yeah. But what we've learned over these years, we have to have more good days than just bad days.
Yes.
That's it. And we just can't give up on ourselves. And we don't go, oh, fuck it, we'll just deal with it Monday. We literally deal with it the next food, like time frame, like whether that's dinner or lunch. Instead of like being like, fuck it all day, it's just, you know what? I had a moment at breakfast. We're going to be great for the rest of the day. Yeah. Yeah. And that is such a different mindset shift.
Yeah. I think through healing relationships with food, because I didn't have a good relationship with food.
No.
You didn't have a good relationship with food.
Oh, no.
Healing your relationship with food, healing with your past traumas, if you have any, doing therapy, doing mindset work, whether that's with somebody or like through meditation, through journaling, doing all the things that you know are good for you, like, and not supporting the bad behaviors that you've always done.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a thing that's not a thing for me anymore either, is like supporting my bad decisions.
Yeah.
Like justifying those bad behaviors, those bad decisions.
You can justify anything.
Oh, I can justify.
She's great at it.
I justified that I called my apartment condo because it's a condo.
You named it condo.
Yeah, I justified it.
Yes, you did.
So I can justify anything, but knowing that I can't justify a bad behavior. A bad behavior is a bad behavior, period.
Yep. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. And healing from everything and doing that work every single day. This is a big one for all of you newly post-op or just researching this surgery. Surgery is not for the faint of heart.
No.
This is not a quick fix.
Nope.
This is something that you are going to have to work towards and work every single day towards creating the life that you want. Period.
Yep.
It's hard fucking work, but are you worth it?
Yeah.
Is your health worth it?
Yep.
Is your kids worth it? Your
Yep.
husband? All of those things. Are they worth it? You putting in that work every single day, working hard to make sure that you are who you are and you're there for them until the very end?
Well, and this is going to go off of that too, where like now, and you could probably attest to this. I always say that wrong.
Attest.
Because me and Kel have watched, we're going to go even when we were kids. Mm-hmm. You know, we watched my dad have a heart attack. We watched my dad have a stroke. Mm-hmm. Those are scary fucking things to watch when it's your fucking father or someone you care about and love. Mm-hmm. And I can say right now in confidence that some of the things that I don't have to worry about are those problems right now. Because I took my health back and was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to do that to my kids. Not that my dad did that on purpose, of course, but he didn't take care of himself. Even when the doctor said, you need to stop doing these things because X, Y, and Z could happen, he was like, you're a liar, that's not going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like,
guess what? It did.
It fucking happened. And then it kept happening and got worse and worse until he passed. So we now know you can't do that. And the whole point was for us to get healthy for our family and friends and for ourselves to live longer. So I can, like, I will say this, that I think that, like, you know, I am going to live longer than my dad did. And my family.
You 100% will. Yeah.
You know, and as long as the world doesn't go to shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it will
like
not be your health.
Health-wise,
that takes you down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the last thing I want to say is a thing that's not a thing anymore is limitations.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm not limiting myself. I'm not.
Nope.
I'm going to do what I want to do. I am going to take my health back.
Yep.
I'm not going to limit myself because of my weight, my size, my health, nothing. I'm not going to limit myself anymore. So we're saying goodbye to limitations.
I like it.
And we're moving forward in a healthy space, whether that be mental health, our food relationships, our personal relationships, and with our bariatric journeys. Because why limit yourself?
Oh, here's one that we didn't think of.
Okay.
Things that we don't have to worry about anymore.
Okay.
Being alone. Not wild.
That's not a thing anymore.
It's not a thing anymore. If you, at least for me and Kel, like we immersed ourselves into this community and connected with so many of you guys. And we wanted to do that because of how alone I fucking felt. And it feels so good to know that I can go on my phone and message any one of you and there will be someone to talk to. There will be someone to support me and can understand, that actually understands what you're going through. That feeling is incredible. That's why I love doing the in-person shows. That's why I love meeting you guys, because you get it. And it's so nice to just not be scared about being alone anymore.
Yeah, and I would say being alone health-wise is very tough. And having people understand and want to talk to you and support you through whatever you're going through is detrimental to your life.
Yeah.
And I also want to tack on being alone, like, not just in your, like, day-to-day or, like, your friends and stuff like that, or the people we've connected with. I'm not worried about being alone, period, because of my weight.
Yeah.
If I'm alone, like, if me and Zach don't work out, you know, knock on
Or if
wood,
I never get a boyfriend.
you will. But
I know, but if I don't,
yeah.
like, I'm not worried about it. Though.
No, because we're completely content in who we are.
Yep.
And what we stand for, and that we are worth everything. We are not going to settle.
No, we're
for
it's
somebody
quality now.
Just because we're overweight and we don't think we'll get anybody.
Yep, and that's 100% what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize I thought that in the moment until, like, I realized it a couple of years after that. But still, like, you don't know. And then you realize, oh, fuck. Like, you should not be settling. You should be able to get the things that you want and need for you to be healthy.
Yeah, and I think going through the divorce that I went through, I was very scared I was going to be alone. And I was very scared at that prospect. But I know through this, especially the last couple of years, I've really gotten to a part with myself.
Yeah.
Where I can sit with myself and I'm okay. Yeah, I get kind of restless sometimes. I'm like, I want to go walk around Target for, you know, hours at end. But, like, I'm not afraid to be alone. I'm by myself. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm not scared to be in my thoughts.
No, because you know that you've done the work, that you're working through those thoughts. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing holding you back.
Well, and what I would like everybody to do is you build that support system to where you're not dependent on just one person, your partner.
Yeah. You
have a support system, whether with their friends, family, coworkers, church people, whatever you're doing, because it's all actually more about community than anything. Mm-hmm. Because once I know I have a community to go to that understands me, I could literally sit in my house by myself fucking every day.
Yeah.
As long as I know I have a security and a place to go to where they know who I am and care about me and I care about them.
Yeah. And the understanding.
100% the understanding.
We don't have to worry anymore about finding people that understand you.
Yeah. Because me and Kelly's been through some friends that just don't get us. We just don't.
Not at all.
That's why they're not here, and it's fine.
Yeah, I'm totally okay. Like, I actually literally just talked about that with my therapist on yesterday. And I was like, you know, I thought I had all of these things. I thought I had this great, like, massive group of friends, and I thought I had all this great stuff. But then when it boiled down to it, where were they? They were nowhere to be seen.
That's right.
So I would much rather have a core group of people that fully understand who I am and love me for that.
Yes.
Versus, and check on me. Mm-hmm. Versus somebody that they're just there because I've always been friends with them.
Right.
Like, that doesn't make sense.
Just because they've been there since high school.
Like, yeah. We actually ran into somebody yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
And I was like, not today. Getting in my car.
Head nod.
Fucking hate you.
Did the thing.
Goodbye. Yeah. Not for you. No. I'm going to enjoy my life and you can be over there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Especially with that one.
You can let all the negativity go. Nope. We're done.
I love it.
All right. Well, that's everything. Don't forget to go to our website, oursleeplifepodcast.com. Make sure you sign up for those newsletters, 2 a week. And make sure that you are subscribing, hitting that little bell on YouTube. And then don't forget patreon.com/OSLP. And then go over and get your tracker. Start this year off right. Get it. Right
it's super important. It's a habit tracker. Remember, it's not like the normal stuff.
Yeah, it's not.
And remember to come out to the bariatric events so you can find your berry bestie.
Yep.
And like I said in the beginning, we're going to go on tour. We just don't know what month yet. So keep your eye out on it.
Keep you all updated.
All right.
We love you guys, and we will see you next time.